What's going on, you guys? This is Coach Marco across Madera, coming at you for this workout from my backyard. As you can see, I've been doing all the workouts this past week. Now that we're in week 2, I think I'm already beach body ready. So I don't even know if I have to do this one, but whatever. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Got the workout right here in front of me. Today we're going to be doing a whole lot of upper body work. So the workout for today says deficit push-ups for our strength, 4 sets of 12 reps, and for our conditioning, well, that's a different story. But let's go into the strength first. So since we have a whole lot of upper body, it's only right that we warm up that upper body. We're going to start today, instead of doing scapular push-ups, doing just some regular push-ups. If regular push-ups are difficult for you, try to go from the knees. Sit. Get out of here. So what you're going to want to do is find a spot on the ground, obviously get into push-up position, and from right here, count 2 Mississippis down. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. As you come down, you can use your knees to push up, or... Get out of here. Quit being loud. Sit. You ought to be awful pleased with yourself. Dude, that's not cool. Make sure those elbows are going back, not off to the sides. 2-second descent. So after 2 sets of 10, we should be pretty warmed up for deficit push-ups. What a deficit push-up normally is just your hands at an elevated position, coming down a little bit lower than usual. So today for our deficit push-up, I decided to line up a couple of chairs behind me. I'm going to be using them to elevate my hands, make sure my chest goes nice and low. For the deficit push-ups, we do have a 3-second descent. Making sure those elbows are still tracking in the right direction, making sure we're loading up our chest, our back, and our triceps. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can do 12 clapping push-ups instead. Once we've completed 4 sets, we're going to hop right into our conditioning piece, which is a set of 50, a set of 40, a set of 30, a set of 20, and then a set of 10 of air squats and V-ups. So for an air squat, very simply, we're going to be using our own body weight to push our hips back and line them up with our knees. Make sure those knees don't track over the toes. Try to keep those knees back. For balance, have your hands out in front of you. You can also use an odd object to load these up, make it a little bit harder. After we're done with our air squats, we're going to go into V-ups. These will be done sequentially during each set. So that means after we're done with 50 air squats, instead of going to 40 air squats, we're going to go into 50 V-ups and complete those 2 movements before we move on to our round of 40. So for a V-up, you're going to start on your back. From there, your legs are going to elevate as if you're doing a leg lift. Your hands are going to go to reach your feet, as your feet should be coming right above your hips. If a V-up is too difficult for you, that's fine. Give me a sit-up instead. For a sit-up, you're going to try to get your shoulders past your hip crease. If the sit-up is too hard, you can do a crunch instead. So once we've completed 50 of our V-ups, or V-up equivalent, we're going to be going into our set of 40, back to air squats. Before we go into our set of 40, we're going to throw in a 100-meter run. If you don't know exactly how far 100 meters is wherever you're at, try to find a large enough space for you to get a good run in. At the very worst, it's going to be a short shuttle sprint in between each set. All that matters is that you put in a hard effort and make sure you're getting a run in between each set. By the time you finish, you will have done 10 air squats on your final round, 10 V-ups or V-up equivalent, and 1 final 100-meter run or shuttle sprint. And that will complete the workout for today, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. This is Coach Marco for CrossFit Madera. We'll see you at the online gym.